Tonight on Out and About.
Making everything from scratch. It really set us apart from a lot of the competition around town.
The garden is a fantasy land at night with all the lights.
From doing the custom cakes, we now offer so much more, and it's been received really well.
Jim Lauderdale and the Game Changers will perform on December 9th, and this is our second music series.
Our chef changes the menu daily with fresh local seafood, chicken, duck, rack of lamb.
Go Out and About.
Craft Public House is a small family restaurant. We've grown a lot over the years, but we are a casual restaurant serving classic pub fare, some of our favorite family recipes. Everything's made from scratch. We started back in 2010. When we first opened, we initially were just a sports bar. Our focus was pizza and subs. We kind of grew into a bar and grill concept. And slowly over time, we brought in new chefs and new talent. And as we were able to start developing our menu and making everything from scratch, it really set us apart from a lot of the competition around town. I think when you cook from scratch, you can put love into it. I think it really, really makes a difference. Anybody can go to the store and buy a can or buy sliced deli meat, and that's just not who we are. So we make, we cure our own ham. We roast our own roast beef. We brine turkeys, and it really makes a difference in the quality of the product. Breakfast and brunch are the newest branches of our tree here. Every breakfast place has kind of the same old usual suspects, and we wanted to put a fresh spin on it. Our pancakes are excellent. We worked on that recipe. I bet we tested it 10 different times before we came up with a pancake recipe that we really liked. I would say our most popular dish is the hangover hash. We brine our own corned beef. It's about a 2-week process to make the corned beef. We chop the veggies, saute the potatoes. The whole dish is assembled fresh to order. Sunny side up eggs on top. It's delicious. The newest part of our concept is the bakery. There's a pastry case at the front door, and that's one of our managers who's been with us for almost a decade. She's always wanted to open a bakery. So every week, I bet she has 2 or 3 new items that hit the case, and it's just always rotating with seasonal options. And she makes beautiful cakes for any occasion, whether it's weddings or anniversaries or birthdays. We have always made our bread from scratch from day one. Little by little, we've added to the selection. So we do about 5 or 6 different types of loaves every morning, from fresh sourdough to Italian crusty loaves to honey wheat bread. We've got several different types of buns, handmade pretzels. The list goes on and on. We offer quite a variety. On our lunch menu, we try to keep it light. We try to keep it affordable. Whether it's a sandwich, a wrap, a salad, a burger, everything is made as you order it. Our burgers are fresh ground Angus chuck. Our smokehouse, probably our most popular there, with barbecue sauce and onions and lettuce and tomato, and it's a homemade garlic aioli on there. Cary chicken, marinated chicken, bacon, avocado, lettuce, tomato, excellent sandwich. We sell tons of those. I think our most popular is probably the prime dip. It's our spin on the French dip with fresh roasted top round, caramelized onions, sauteed mushrooms, and provolone. For dinner, we've got quite a few entrees on the menu. The steaks are cut by hand. We've got a new pork chop that's getting ready to hit the menu. We make our pasta fresh in-house. We've got lasagna, we've got bucatini. We've got all sorts of family favorites in there. I think that people are surprised by the variety that we offer. The freshness, the quality, and the price point. Usually you can't go into a restaurant and find this many options under one roof. And I'm also proud that we have almost every item on the menu is priced under $20. That's something that's been important to us to make it affordable, where families can bring the whole family, enjoy a meal, and not break the bank. Craft Public House is located at the corner of Tryon Road and Walnut Street in Cary in the Tryon Village Shopping Center. You can join us for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. We're open at 8 a.m. every day and until 11 p.m. every night. We'd love for you to come out, and if you haven't been here, just ask for me. My name is Brian. I'd love to see you.
Tar Heel Troubadours is a celebration of North Carolina music. All of the artists that we've included in the series are either from North Carolina or working and living in the state. And it is an initiative of the North Carolina Department of Natural and Cultural Resources in partnership with Come Here and See. And this is our second music series, and we're very excited about it. Jim Lauderdale and the Game Changers will perform on December 9th. Their show starts at 7. Jim's been really instrumental in this whole process. He worked with us throughout the Southern Songbirds music series, which was last year, and additionally for Tar Heel Troubadours. He really has kind of been my mentor through the process of identifying artists, really spotlighting up-and-coming artists, and talking a lot about including different voices. So he's very mindful of the artists that we've selected.
You know, there's such a rich history of great music coming out of here, and because of North Carolina, this is kind of putting a focus on this current batch of musicians. Some have been around for a while, like me, and some are up and comers.
The series started in October. We had the Blue Ridge Girls and Don Landis performed in November. Jim, of course, is in December. Kruger Brothers are coming in January. They're really an interesting group because they're actually from Europe, and they're so dedicated to the bluegrass sound that they live in Wilkesboro now. They're pretty phenomenal. And everybody after that as well. Liam Purcell plays in February with his band Cane Mill Road, and he's only 21 years old. He's incredibly talented. The whole band is great. Blue Cactus plays in March. They've been compared to Fleetwood Mac. They're very interesting, folky, kind of Americana sound. And then in April, we have Fireside Collective, who played with Jim at the Governor's Mansion at Music at the Mansion in 2019. And then Paige King Johnson is our May show. She is the first ambassador to the North Carolina Ag Department, and she wrote the song Gotta Be NC. She's been compared to Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline. She is fantastic.
This series is going to have a lot of heart. We play in all sorts of places, you know, from the ridiculous to the sublime, and this is a sublime place to play. You know, it kind of adds some class to everything.
We'd love to invite you to Tar Heel Troubadours. Our next show is Jim Lauderdale and the Game Changers on December 9th at 7 p.m. in our 300-seat theater, which has a wonderful view and fantastic sound no matter where you are in the house. Ticket prices have been kept low to be inclusive to our community. They're $12 for museum members and $15 for non-members. And tickets can be purchased at ncmuseumofhistory.org.
You know, we have over 13,000 lights here at the ballpark, and just seeing all the seats lit up with lights, it's just kind of a cool vibe here at the DDOT.
The Sycamore at Chatham Mills is creative food in an elegant atmosphere, something in an old mill. The warm, cozy feeling, it's just inviting. It's a place where people can come and relax. The restaurant has been open for about 2.5 years now. When we came in, the dining room was the only part of the restaurant. This was an office. My wife and some friends of ours from a company called Acquired Style, they came in and had vision, and the three of them worked together and just created the space for us. And they just made it comfortable and cozy. I want it to be a place where they can come, have a great meal, feel comfortable and relaxed, hear wonderful music. We have live piano every night that we're open, with the exception of Wednesdays when we actually have a live jazz band every Wednesday night. And we want the menu to feature fresh, creative food. Our chef changes the menu daily. We have the same steaks on the menu every day. We use, USDA prime cut steaks from one ranch in the middle of Kansas. The rest of our dishes, our chef creates every day with fresh local seafood, chicken, duck, rack of lamb, different cuts. He's always changing it.
First and foremost, it's a steakhouse, so you're gonna come here, you can get a really good steak. And then there's, the sides that are seasonal and rotate as well, and then there also are fish options and other meat options and vegetarian. There's a couple of appetizers that are very popular. Crab cake for sure is probably our best-selling appetizer, and then there's also a pork belly that we have on the menu that uses a red cabbage slaw, some onion straws, and we also are running a Brussels sprout and Fresno pepper side dish that is very popular here at the restaurant. We try to make as much as we can each day and keep it fresh, keep it moving, and change the dishes seasonally.
Perfect evening at the Sycamore is wow from beginning to end. Just from the walk from the door to the table, and then once that server greets that table, just the overall experience. So I like to call my servers guides. We look to guide guests through experiences, right? So execution, time, management, all of those things are very important. And then of course the food. Chef Shane does a great job bringing great food to our guests.
Right now, a cocktail I'm really a big fan of that we're running is a spiced orange old fashioned, which is one of those plays on a classic that I came up with, making a spiced orange simple syrup with some cinnamon, clove, star anise, and then cardamom as well, and then using a rye bourbon and a little bit of Angostura bitters. I think it's a really refreshing, crisp drink that's really good for the fall and winter season.
Come experience the Sycamore at Chatham Mills. You know, whether it be for the holidays or a special occasion or just a night out for dinner, we are open Tuesday through Saturday for dinner. Give us a call, make a reservation. You can find more information, the Sycamore at ChathamMills.com, or you can find us on Facebook at the Sycamore at Chatham Mills.
Hey there, hockey fans. We're here at the PNC Arena, home of the Carolina Hurricanes and the NC State Wolfpack, with Clubtails, the original cocktail in a can. As an avid hockey fan myself, I'm super excited to announce that Clubtails is an official sponsor of the Carolina Hurricanes, and we'll be offering our top 2 beverages, the Sunny Margarita and Bahama Mama, here at PNC Arena. One of our taglines for Clubtails is available where you already shop. We pride ourselves on offering our products where our consumers like to spend their downtime having fun. Now, when our consumers come out to watch a hockey game with one of the greatest teams in the Metropolitan Division, you can enjoy Clubtails.
The new partnership? Are you talking about with Clubtails? The greatest place? Here at PNC, getting the greatest beverage? Clubtails, the original cocktail in a can? You talking about that? The one that brings the Caribbean to the ice with Bahama Mama? Is that what we're talking about? Because if you want to know about Clubtails, please trust me. Check out section 126 right there beside the Gonza stands. And the marketplace, it's the best place to be. I'm telling you, Clubtails, the original cocktail in a can.
Amongst the saturated category of beers and flavored coolers, there's nothing quite like Clubtails. Clubtails boasts a variety of 13 delicious flavors, authentic tastes, and full flavor profiles at a low carbonation that consumers can enjoy. The vice president of our company likes to say that cocktails are forever. And we like to say that cocktails are for everyone age 21 plus. They're timeless, offer a wide variety of options, and not to mention, absolutely delicious. Over the years, Clubtails has been coined as the perfect party-on-the-go beverage for house parties, tailgating, concerts, or just staying at home and watching the Stanley Cup Finals. We are thrilled to provide consumers an opportunity to bring the party here to PNC Arena with the #1 ready-to-drink cocktail in the state. If you have a big win with Clubtails here at PNC, keep your good luck streak going by purchasing Clubtails at your local Sheetz, Circle K, Speedway, 7-Eleven, Family Fare, Handy Hugo's, Harris Teeter, Food Lion, and other local convenience stores near you. As always, Clubtails reminds you to drink responsibly. And go Canes! For more information, visit clubtails.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Clubtails.
Welcome to Wooley's Winter Wonderland. This has become a thing around minor league ballparks throughout the country. Las Vegas has done it, Charlotte's done it for, I believe, 4 years now. So there's just been a lot of talk about it. We've wanted to do it. And then when Nights of Lights in Raleigh, with that no longer being in existence, we thought this would be the perfect thing. Take some of the lights that were there, move them over here to Durham to the DBAT, and have another great event for the Triangle. You know, we have over 13,000 lights here at the ballpark, and just seeing all the seats lit up with lights, it's just kind of a cool vibe here at the DBAT. You can come in and just check out the lights, and then there's just add-ons. So the sledding hill will be here every night. Some nights we'll have a train going around the warning track. Some nights we'll have Santa here. We have igloos on the infield where you can rent igloos and eat some food with family and friends. Other nights we have a marketplace going on, just selling different holiday gear. Our retail store's open. We got great food and beverage here. Everyone loves coming to the ballpark. Just being able to see the lights, spend time with their family and friends over the holidays. That's what this is all about. Make sure and go to DurhamBulls.com. We're not open every day. We're open Thursday through Sunday, and the week of between Christmas and New Year's, we're open more often. So go there, make sure and check the icons of what's open, but head to DurhamBulls.com for all information.
From doing the custom cakes, we now offer so much more, and it's been received really well.
Welcome to Elizabeth's Pecans.
Elizabeth's Pecans is a local made product that is homegrown in Turkey, North Carolina. We manufacture everything here. It is named after my daughter, Elizabeth.
One of my first memories is just being out on the pecan field, climbing the trees, hanging upside down.
My dad started the pecan farm back in the early 80s, and in 1996 I opened up a processing facility, and in 97 we were trying to sell the pecans to grocers chains at some local shows, and my wife would make this praline pecan, and they were asking, do we sell it? And I said no. Finally, one time her best friend came over and she asked me, why don't you sell them? And I said, I don't know how to cook. And she said, well, I do. And in 2 hours, they came up with a way to make it in bigger batches.
In the evenings and on weekends, I would be making pans and pans of praline candy, and we still make everything in small batches by hand. It's just I'm not doing it. Thank goodness.
Then I noticed that I had a lot of pecan pieces, and I needed to do something with them. And the ladies that cooked for me said, why don't we do a pecan brittle? I said, well, I don't want a hard brittle. I want something that's soft. So we worked on it for several months, and I ended up going to a food show downtown. And by noon of the first day, I was sold out. And from then on, we were known for our soft pecan brittle.
The first recipe just came out of a cookbook. The recipes since then have really been a collaboration. Every year we would decide what our new flavor was, and every year we try to sort of do something that was sort of an opposite from the year before.
Our trees are anywhere from 4 years old to 30 years old. We have about 60 acres that we harvest. We actually have a pecan tree shaker. You attach it to a small tractor and you shake the trees. We harvest the pecans, bag them up, and then we take them back to our facility where we actually crack, shell, clean them, and then end up cooking or storing them. We always wanted a store where we could show off local products. As we've grown, I had an opportunity to rent this facility I'm in now. It's a 100-year-old building. It's got the original front doors. It's got the original sidewalls and floor. We call it Elizabeth's Pecans and a Taste of the South.
So we have stuff from the mountains all the way to the coast. It's been a fun process, and we continuously find different things.
Everything's handmade, small batch type products. And we also carry local made sauces, jams, grits, things like that.
It's definitely a product that if you try it, you're gonna love it and you're gonna want more of it.
And it's hard to decide which is the best, because once you try one, you want to try the rest of them. So if you want to get some great pecan products, come to Turkey, North Carolina.
And we are in all the major chains locally in Wegmans, Publix, Lowe's, Harris Teeter, Food Lion. We're online, elizabethspecans.com, and we're at 32 Railroad Street, downtown Turkey. Come check us out.
Holiday lights is my favorite time of year. We transform the garden to bright with lights, and it's just a magical place at night. My name is Sheila Hanrick. I am Director of Programming, Guest Services, and Marketing at Cape Fear Botanical Garden. As Marketing Director, I've always wanted our community to feel like this is your garden, your destination, so I want this to be your holiday tradition. We need places to escape. Holiday Lights is where you need to be. There's something peaceful about it, yet it's full of energy. We need places like this. So not only during December at night, but the garden is open 360 days a year for people to come and escape. And the difference between seeing the garden in the daytime and then seeing it at night, it really is a fantasy land at night with all the lights.
One of the great things about this event is getting to interact with different people, and it's from all walks of life, and it's wonderful to see grandchildren with their grandparents or friends that are together. I'm Chris Hoffman, and I am the CEO of the Cape Fear Botanical Garden. It's a little bit overwhelming when you see the number of people that we have that come through on an evening. I refer to it as, we set a new world record this year. We had over 15,000 people that came out, which was a record attendance for us. So we're looking to continue to match that, and who knows, we might also even beat it this next year.
Check us out in December of 2023. We'll save you a spot. Make sure you come back because you never know what you'll find in the garden.
Bull City Bake Shop is a place where people connect again. I have found that that all of us really usually agree on something that's universal is something that's delicious. It's a family business. At some point, if you come in here, you will always see one of the family. We will help you. We'll either be in the kitchen or we'll be right up, here front, very present. If you want to get to know us, you need to start with the cinnamon roll, and then our chocolate chip with sea salt cookies, our brown butter caramel blondies, absolutely delicious, our signature cake, which is the hummingbird cake. So today we have a chocolate salted caramel cake. It's very good. Come on over to Bull City Bake Shop. We'd love to see you here. You can find us on social media at bullcitybakeshop.com or on Instagram and Facebook.